When I was in Japan, I went out and I got lumber. And I had a Jap rifle, a bayonet, Jap flags, a Jap saber, and an American saber with a guard on, a samurai, and I put them in the box. I went to the captain and he gave me an okay, and they put that on the box and I mailed it. A lot of the other guys that came, when you got discharged, and when you left Japan, you had a choice. You could get a rifle or a saber. So I got one on the line, so I had the saber anyway, and I had my rifle and bayonet. So I sent them home. On the ship coming back, the ones that didn't send them home, they never got home. Because the sailors would go in there and rifle, and they took their sabers, and if they had a saber, they'd take it out of their duffel bag, and you never saw it again. So they sent me to Fort Dix and down to Camp Blanding for a 17-week training, and they cut us through with about 14 weeks, and shipped us over to California. And the cute little thing over there is we had to go through swimming. They had, going across the ocean, you had to be able to swim. And so every night a group would go to the swimming pool and pass a test. A lot of them couldn't swim, so they'd give you $10, and I made a little money going over swimming for those guys. And then we'd have fights, boxing matches, different companies that was around there. And they had a headhunter. They were little guys. But then we got the headhunters to come down and we'd box. And this one night this little headhunter, this guy was boxing, he'd show up his chin there, and the headhunter would jump, and he'd pull back there, and he'd get kind of cocky, and he got a little too close, and that headhunter hit him there, and after that they kind of quit the match there.
Now, if you can piece things together, he was telling about these little taxis that they had with the charcoal burners in. Sometimes you'd have to push them up the hills, and because I don't know if you had too many people in the taxi, so to speak, or what.
Well, we'd go to Yokohama from Tokyo, and they'd have roadway this way and roadway this way coming in, and in the center it was a station that was concrete where the buses would run. And we stopped here on one of these grades there and picked up a couple girls, and we took them into Yokohama. And we got on the train and we went to Seijo. That was 13 stops, and they were Chinese. And he was a professor. But the girls and her brothers and the neighbors would come over there. There was two of us that always go down there. We'd play cards, and boy, I'm telling you, you had to grab a card, and they were fast. They'd grab those cards and make us look sick. But we went to Seijo, I don't know how many times, and the last train was 10:15, so we had to get on before 10:15. So that's one night when we got in late.